Yeah, yeah.
Well, this came up because I recently found out that an acquaintance of mine is involved in a polyamorous relationship. So he
Oh,
brought up a lot.
don't no, don't do that.
I'm just
What is a
kidding.
polyamorous relationship first?
I'm just kidding.
What the hell is that?
So he brought up a lot of questions. So those who don't know what polyamorous relationship is, it's just basically when a person is in a relationship with more than one person. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, there's different kinds. There's I wrote it down. There's one that's called polyfidelity, and that's when it's a group of them, and that group only sleeps agrees to sleep only with that group. It could be five, it could be seven, it could be three, four, whatever. Um,
I can
then they
barely keep
have
up with
the
one person. How the hell you keep up with five people?
we gonna talk
Okay,
about that.
but
See,
never mind. My bad.
we
Keep
gonna talk
going.
about it. I got
Keep going.
questions. I got questions.
Yeah.
So then there's the one they say there's the quad where there's four people. Um, and
Hold
it's
on,
like the four
hold on, I'm busy. No, go ahead, G. Go
uh,
ahead, G, baby. My
four
bad.
people just date amongst those four people. They all date each other. Then there's the one most people are familiar with, which is the triad, which is the throuple. You hear that mostly. We talk about that most of all the time. But then there's the V, and there's more because there's like no rules. There's like you make up your own boundaries in a polyamorous relationship. So it just brought up a lot of questions. But the V was
You said
interesting
there's the
because
V.
the V is called is think about the
Do
letter
it
V,
again.
but
Do it again. That V sounds
V.
interesting. Tell us about this V.
Okay, so the
Hmm.
V is one person dates two people,
Hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
the two people don't date each other. So the one
Okay.
person gets to date the two people, but the two
Okay,
people don't
okay,
date
I
each
see
other.
your comments. No, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
I read comments.
So I thought it was really interesting. So first, I was like, well, first, I mean, how do you do that? Like like would you? Is that something that you could handle doing? I mean, how do you split your time and your emotions up
It's a lot of shit
between
to talk
two
about with this
people?
right here.
The
Yeah, it's
the 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 issues that it bring up, the what could be the pros, what could be the cons of doing something like this? Because when I think of it, it's like so much. For me, I've always been a lover of love. We all know it. So I don't know, we also know, yeah, me. We all know me. So it's like I could see one aspect of it being fun, but on the other aspect, I'm so emotional that I don't know how I could break up the emotional side of it. Like give two people my heart and my love and all that attention. Like how I don't know if that's something that I would be able to do. Like I think love is love, and you can do what makes you happy. But
could you share
for
somebody
me,
with somebody?
I could.
now that's what I'm saying. Like you mean now
If you knew that
emotionally
you
or
was with
physically?
somebody who had a sexual relationship with someone, but they didn't have like there was never no doubt of them ever getting in like no relationship or no shit like that. It's nothing like that. But they are just very comfortable with each other, and you know that they mess around with each other. Could you love that person and be with that person, even though they have this thing that they do on the side?
So you're asking I mean you're basically asking me would I be in a poly relationship?
But
That's
I
But
don't
what's the
think
that's
name?
I don't
basically
think
what it
it's
But
I
is.
what's the
don't think
name of
it's
that one,
poly
G? No, it
because
is. It is
no,
poly.
because the person
That's a V.
you only
Because
Yeah,
with
that's
the
that one
person that you're in a
person is dating
relationship
both of
with.
y'all, but y'all not dating each other.
right. So
Oh,
that's the V. That's
oh
a part of
shit!
poly. Yeah.
God damn. I mean,
Yeah.
See, I
So
never
it's
heard of that one. I've
it's
heard of.
poly.
Yeah, I never heard. I didn't know that. I just thought that was. So that's what DJ Michelle kind of. She said she was with, but they didn't know. Well,
but
if they
what if
don't
this
know about
person?
each other, well, see, poly, you know about the person.
You
If they
know
don't know
about it.
about,
Yeah.
yeah, if you don't know about it, then that's just cheating. Mm.
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
plain old cheat.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cheating. But if you know about the person
It's
and they're
poly.
and
You're okay with it, and
yeah, you okay with them just doing their thing every once in a while, as long as your person come home at the end of the day, all that bullshit there, you
yeah.
know what I
See,
mean? Could you
that's that open
I don't
but
relationship.
know.
see, it's one of those things, would you be okay with knowing the person is messing with somebody or not knowing that they cheat that you know that they might cheat on you? Like
So here's the way I look at it, y'all. I feel like for me, I feel like I could very well be in a version of a polyamorous relationship. I really feel like I think that would be the best relationship for me to be in. And the way I look at it, it's not even about the sex thing. I just know how I am, as y'all all said. I'm very nonchalant.
Oh yeah, you can cuss on this thing. This is us. We family. Cuss on this thing. We want raw, open opinions. Speak your mind.
Myself personally, because I haven't found it, like, so if I could find that one person who knows how to, because you know how, like, when you're in a relationship, certain people need like a certain amount of attention all the time. I'm not that type of person. I can deal with you for a certain period of time, but I can't give you all of my attention 100% of the time. So that kind of, like, that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, for that instance, because I know emotionally I won't be there for that person because, you know what I'm saying, of course they need that attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I feel like if I had another person there, that would take that kind of pressure off of me. So when I don't want to be bothered, they can entertain each other or whatever. So I wouldn't mind being in a situation like that where all three of us was cool, you know what I'm saying? And we got along, we did whatever we did. That wouldn't bother me at all. And then the way I also look at it too is like, okay, I'm in the dating scene right now. I don't date just one person. I date 1, 2, 3 people anyway. So I'm already dealing with it kind of, sort of. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we not dealing with it together. It's kind of like, so they know, okay, you're not the only person that I deal with. So I guess I'm the V or whatever you said or whatever. Because they know that I deal with other people, but we don't intertwine it. Like, we don't bring it to be like, okay, you can come. But I feel like it'll be a perfect situation if I could find like two people and we all just cohabitating and did like that. I wouldn't mind that at all. I would love it.
People always want to throw a name on something to justify something. If you cheat, you just cheating. Like don't be saying about something. I've been a throuple or a throuple or.
But it's not cheating because y'all doing it together. So
well, I mean, you just single. You just dating. I mean, you just single. You just dating.
No, because you have to define it. Because like the throuple, you guys only are sexual with those 3 people. You can't go outside of those 3 people.
Right.
But how do you sit there? Look, I can't keep up with one person. It's hard keeping up with one person. So how the hell do you dictate what two people are? How do you?
Well,
I don't know because I'm a grown
you
man,
make up
so
the
I'm
rules.
not trying to keep up with nobody, no way. I don't need to know your whereabouts. I just need your honesty. And when I feel like there's not honesty, then that's when I know I got to cut my toe. I'm not trying to keep up with nobody. So that's
that's what I admire about you, because you have that strength in you where you're perfectly fine with being honest about what's going on. You know what I mean? But so many people are not honest and upfront like that. You know, to say what they're doing on the side, or they don't want people to know what they do on the side. And even what they're doing on the side might not mean nothing to them. You know what I mean? And so they think so they come up with this thing of it's okay if they have this person there because that person really, they know ain't nothing gonna go with that person. That's just a person to go to relieve stress, or just that y'all comfortable with, to have a good time, just let your hair down or whatever. But
wait, so you saying that this person that you go to, this is every once in a while? You talking about?
This is somebody you're comfortable with.
See, that's different. So you got a main. That means you got your main
right
group relationship, and then that's like then a little piece on the side. And I mean, if y'all have a little piece on the side, whether it be separate or together, y'all know that's not like that's not really poly. That's more of a threesome or.
But it's not a threesome because what if you don't want both at the same time?
Then it's an open relationship. You can go do what you want to do as long as I know.
It's just an open relationship.
That's more just an open relationship.
I feel like why is it all not just called open relationship? Because there is no way possible that you can dictate what 2 other people are doing, because you really can't check one other person, because that's a whole grown human being right there.
The boundaries that are drawn and that creates it to be a poly relationship. Because I mean, you're saying why not call it all what you said, threesomes or whatever, but because when you put boundaries on it, it makes it a relationship. I mean, because when you say, "Oh, you can't go sleep with these many people, you can't go sleep with these many people, but you can sleep with this person, this person, and this person."
But see, I think
we sleeping together.
I think we're making it more so about sex. It's not
just
really
about sex. That's
right.
What I'm saying.
It's about it's about emotional. It's everything that's
So,
involved
so
in a
all y'all gonna
relationship.
live together. All y'all gonna live
Yeah,
together.
It
All
depends.
y'all
between
gonna
love,
Yeah,
relationship.
you
plan
can.
future together and
Yeah,
all
you
that.
Right.
can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
If
I
that's what.
follow
Yeah.
I follow a throuple on TikTok, um, uh, uh, a Latin couple and a throuple, and they live together. They always together. They do it everything together.
My Gemini side, my twin side won't let me do it because I always think they were plotting or something.
Right, because you have a yeah. If you have a jealous side, then that would.
Yeah,
So like
my
for
So that's one of the
me,
drawbacks.
yeah.
Like if
the
you're a jealous
Gemini in me
person,
would be
you
like, "What the
cannot
hell
do
going
that.
on when I ain't there? Or what they doing when I ain't there? I don't trust them. New is over there. Don't
Right.
trust
And
them.
then what if
Over there.
emotions? What if somebody's emotions gets higher? I mean, what's the balance of emotion? Because what if I might be feeling like you paying too much attention to this person, but because y'all going to this out and eat and all this other stuff, and I'm always sitting at home playing PlayStation. What's going on? You
Right.
know?
No,
Jay,
but I
so
Sometimes.
thought.
Stephanie, you
Oh
missed the
well,
beginning. We talked about a lot of stuff.
well, no. I think, I guess in a throuple, because like I said, in a throuple, it wouldn't be. So like, if we went out to eat, all three of us would go out to eat. I think the only there would be
Technically,
probably right. There
it
probably
can be,
would
but
be
it can't be
right.
any two sets either. It could be
Right.
either.
You can have separate. That's why I said within the throuple, it's kind of like y'all do everything together, but that V mess is like you have a relationship here, you have a relationship over here. They don't actually intertwine, but both relationships know about the other relationship. If y'all think about it, our moms and pops, they used to do that all the time because dad always had a different family on the other side of the town. So I
Stayed in
mean,
the other
That ain't
neighborhood.
everybody family clear. That ain't
I
everybody
mean,
family.
they just did call it
Don't you do?
polyamorous.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna
They
do
just used to
that.
bring them over and be like, "This your cousin."
Oh,
Look, she show up every once in a while. Be like, "Did this Shirley? Where he at? You know who I am. Don't act like you don't know who I is."
woman
Dude, we've
to
been doing this too many years. You know
woman.
exactly who I is. Tell him come outside. I gotta tell him something. I had friends I went to school with. They had siblings in the school, and everybody knew about each other. Everybody knew they ain't had the same mama, but it just
Ain't
was
nobody
what it
say much.
was.
Ain't nobody say much about
Yeah,
it.
So, what would
So,
you do in the name of love? Are you willing to open it up to all these thrupples and kerfuffles and all this
yeah,
shit?
I would
Are
love to
you
hear
willing to
from
do that?
I would love to
Are
hear
you
from the
going to
council
drive down the
members listening.
expressway at 100 miles an hour after you done had a whole bunch of drinks and kill a whole bunch of folks and just ruin your life and your career?
I just might
Right.
both of
So
them
what if you in a
both
throuple
get
and
on
get
my
emotional
nerve.
like that? What if you in a poly relationship and get emotional like that?
That's what I said. They all can get it. We all going out. We all going out.
So,
It's two of y'all I got to be mad at. Oh, we definitely all going out at this point.
Listen, if any of our
because
council members want to
even your
speak,
girl, that social influencer, that girl, Courtney, she was a big social influencer. You know what I mean? She had fame and notoriety as well. You know what I mean?
But you know what?
So
I take issue with that when they say she was an influencer. She was OnlyFans. That means she was a porn star. Sit down somewhere. She was
oh,
just white.
stop it.
Right.
That means people do other
I'm
stuff
sorry.
on OnlyFans.
She was just Caucasian. So of course, you know how media kind of spins it. If she was a black chick, they would have been like OnlyFans.
that prostitute.
Right. But no offense, but I'm just saying when you look into it, she was really just the OnlyFans. And
Yeah.
if OnlyFans is influencing people, then hey, that's a type of influence, I guess.
It's been a lot of stuff said on this thing tonight.
Yeah, and it's not that we didn't read them, guys. We see them, we see them.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's because you're a Capricorn. What Capricorn got to do with it? Oh.
You know what it got to do
I
with
think
it.
they were speaking to somebody else.
Yeah. But
My
hey,
sister says, "Can't do poly. I'm too possessive." See, yeah, and see, I think it just depends on who you are, what works for you. I mean, if it makes you
okay, I'm with you,
happy
comments.
and it's a
It's
healthy
hard to find
relationship,
one
I'm
decent
all
person.
for it.
It's hard to
Your
find
sister
one
can't
person, let
find one
alone
decent
two.
partner
Shit.
instead of two. I know that's right.
That's not true. I done found like 3 or 4. I just don't want to be bothered with them all, So,
I found one.
Yeah, I found one.